Oh, I saw this police officer pull up in his SUV yesterday afternoon, or yesterday morning, and he got out, and there's two other officers with him, and the three of them went up to the front door and knocked on the front door. And I could, from inside my house, I could hear them actually pounding on the door. And then the older officer sent the two young fellows around to the back to check the backyard, and they kept on pounding on the door. And then I saw the garage door open, and I thought, I guess the guy's just going to walk out through the garage door. So then he backed his car out of the driveway and down onto the road. And then the older police officer was at the front porch there. He came running down the driveway yelling, "Stop, stop!" And this car took off down the road and around the corner. The two young police officers came from the backyard, and I guess he said, "Well, go and see if you can find this guy." And it wasn't like 2 minutes later that I heard the sirens from the fire hall. And then I found out there was an accident over there. And it wasn't until this morning when I was talking to Sarah McDonald from Global, and she says, "Do you think that the car that came out of that house was the same car involved in the accident?" And I said, "No." I said, "I didn't think so." But I drove down this morning and I took a look, and I could see the damage, and I know the car was heading west on 32nd, so I'm pretty sure it was the same car. I mean, I'm not a nosy neighbor, and I'm not always looking out my windows. I just happened to see this yesterday, seeing it developing, and I was just curious of what was going on. It was so bizarre to have all, I mean, by 12:30 there was 12 police cars in here and 16 police officers and 3 of the victim services, so it's a pretty big deal for a small area like this.